Do you know exactly what it takes for your employees to be successful and your company to be profitable?
If you haven't yet, click the bell and subscribe to be notified every time we produce our best pieces of content.
So you as the business owner, have you got complete clarity on how well are your team members performing? How much profit are them team members generating for you as a business? How well are they operating from a service point of view or delivering products for your business? Overall, how well are your team performing and how successful they are compared to your business profits? Follow this video and I will explain more. All team members need to perform what they're meant to do within your business really well. And that goes from a big team to small teams. And I class a small team as under 10 employees, yeah? Now, it's easier to hide in a bigger team because they can get lost. But in a small team, if people aren't performing their jobs, they will get found out. So you need to make sure all of your team members know exactly what they're meant to be doing. So have they got clarity on the role that they're performing? And do they have the tools to do the job that you require of them? Because if you haven't got these two, your team members are going to be underperforming. Now, these are two questions that came through Gallup. They have engagement questions that are 12. In my mind, these two are the most important. So when you're looking at team member performance, are you giving them complete clarity and have they got the tools to do their job too? Now, some team members will be fee earning. So in our practice, we've got people that produce things, whether it's accounts, company secretarial, payroll, all the services that we provide. So it's really easy. I can take a team member, see how much that they've actually produced and know whether they are profitable or not. It's quite easy. Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. So if you're a construction company, you're on a project, you will have certain subcontractors or employees that will be performing work and how well are they performing. Now, there are ways to judge this, but it's not as easy as someone like we've got at MDH in measuring this. When you are looking at team members, the old-fashioned way was to look at it a third, a third, a third. So a third for team, third for expenses, a third for profit. I think that's a bit skewed now. I think it's really outdated and I don't think it's relevant in the current business world today. So make sure that you are in line with some industry averages. So you can talk to colleagues in your industry. You can even do things like benchmarking, which can compare your data confidentially against other businesses. I think it's really, really important that you understand realistically what you're going at and you're not just going, oh my God, I need a third, a third, a third, and trying to achieve something that just does not exist. Now, when you're looking at team members and you're also looking at having consistent quality, have excess capacity. Now, I know this goes against everything we got taught at ACCA and accountancy school, but bear with me on this one. If you've got capacity, that allows for things that crop up, that allows for new business to develop, and that allows it to be a lot more seamless. Because what you want, as Michael Gerber always says, is a consistent service, and that's whether you're top end or whether you're stacking them high and selling them cheap. People want consistent service. Otherwise, you've got a chance of losing repeat customers. Now, when you are building your team, make sure that you're staying engaged with them. So a way that I found was really powerful to engage with team was profiling. So the current profiling we use at MDH is two. It's based on essence and clarity. One of them is based on a DISC method, which converts people into colours, and one is looking at people's values, which is their inner values. The best way that I found to use this was change my communication skills to how the other person was. So if I've got someone that's high blue, that's going to be high detail, I will give them lots and lots and lots of detail. If they're a high D or red, I will give them straight facts, shoot from the hip, bang, this is it. And if they're greens, I'll probably cuddle them, just to make sure that they feel part of the team. When you are looking at your management data, which will be your management accounts, make sure you're keeping a decent eye of what your ratio is from staff costs to turnover. I think this is really important because you'll get to see if there's any slack, waste or rubbish that you are carrying. Now, you may have to go outside, as we discussed earlier, about looking at benchmarking to see what industry averages are, but you'll know in your gut whether you've got decent team members or not. Now, what you want to look at for all of them is give them performance data that's not just about income. So give people credit for everything that they're doing for a really good job, but also make sure that they are producing things as well, just so long as it's consistent with what you've agreed with them before they start the job. So if you're looking to scale a business really, really high, and I think it's really important, every business owner should be clear on what their business and personal goals are. And if they are fuzzy, please call some help from someone. But if you are looking to scale a business really high and you're looking to go up, the only way you can do it is with team and machines. So make sure you've got the right amount of team members to deliver the right amount of stuff that you need to do to keep your customers happy. And make sure that you are keeping an eye on your management accounts on a monthly, maximum quarterly basis, that you are getting the right ratios for team members so you are making money from that investment. Now, it's not just about money, it's also about relationships we build with team members. So I've got some team members that have been with us for a significant proportion of MDH's time. And yes, I do treat them like my family. And yes, I do love the way they grow. And I do love the way that some of them, when they've come in the door, they have excelled and excelled and excelled. What's even more exciting is I know that they can get better too. So are you investing the right amount of time within your team? Because me, Michael, as the business owner, I've only got one of me. So I can only go and see people 260 days a year if I don't take a holiday. But if I turn around and concentrate on my team and it's profitable, I can get the scale of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 team members. So imagine how powerful that could be if I changed direction and went that way, looked at my team members and got them doing some really great client-facing work, how awesome your business could be. Now, there's a lot to take in when you're taking on employees because you've got that gut feeling of when you're taking on your first employee or building more teams. If I can help in any way at all, click my Calendly link below. Feel free to jump on a discovery call. I promise there'll be no pushy sales pitch and I'll aim to give you value.